Hello everyone, Oglikopchun here. So today we're gonna be looking at the new gacha, the Daiichi Ruby and the new Umas, which is Seeking the Pearl. And the new events, the two new events as well, which we're gonna be taking a look at that later. So yeah, look here, we'll take a look at the new Umas first. The new Umas first is the Seeking the Pearl. Seeking the Pearl, she got like an A on turf and F on dirt, which means that she can run dirt, maybe if you want her to be. She's mostly gonna be landing short and mile. This is gonna be the best spot for her. Leaders, probably leaders. Leader is pretty good. Or beginners can be run as well if you want her to be. Maybe chaser if you really desperate for it. I know why you run chasers on her though. Not that great. So she had 10% on speed, which is very good in the new scenarios. And 20% on int. This is good as well because you can use less int guard and more speed guard. And maybe put in hello and every other guys. That's good. Yeah, this bonus looks pretty good, to be honest. Even if you don't have a power bonus, I kind of prefer power bonus more than anything, to be honest. But yeah, you can ask for that. It's just inside this way. Okay, I mean it's still pretty good, guys. It's not like straight up bad bonuses, but yeah, still not the best one, but it's great. Okay, for her ultimate, she had like the last 200 meter. If you are 4 horse length close to the leader, you get a 0.35 speed. But if you are two horse length, if you are closer, right, 2 horse length to the Umas in the lead, you're gonna get 0.45, which is a lot. It's the same amount as the Oguri, the normal Oguri. But to be honest, it's very similar to the normal Oguri, so I don't see the reason why you won't use the normal Oguri instead of her. Unless you like her and you want to use her. So I don't see the reason why you want to use this over the normal free. I just can't see why. The goal is like short straight goal. And this big sister something I can't remember the name. Is something out of big sister. But this skill is very good as well. And yeah, it's kind of situational, but it's good in some horses. And I can guarantee that you might have a use for her in some mile distance champions meeting. She has head-to-head as well, so this is gonna be good for leaders. I think she's been built for leaders most of the run. Leader, maybe short leaders or my leaders. It's gonna be a really good spot for her. To be honest, she's pretty solid. I can give her like an 8.5 out of 10 without any cons. I think she's not average, right? She's good, but she doesn't bring anything new to the tables. She doesn't have any acceleration that's like really good. Head-to-head is a good acceleration, but it's still random, so it's not the best acceleration you can get. And her ultimate is like a copy of Oguri, the normal Oguri. I don't see anything new from her, and I don't think she'll change the meta that much. You just expect to see her like once in a while, like for someone who likes it. That's just gonna be the case. And yeah, that's about it for Seeking the Pearl. Let's take a look at Daiichi Rubies. Daiichi Rubies, this is the master released in the 1.5 anniversaries. And she is looking very gorgeous. Look at that dress, man. It looks really good on her. And yeah, let's take a look at the numbers. Her passives have like 2 power bonus, which is pretty good for power guards. 30% rainbows, that's a lot. 5% trading bonus. Initial power 30, initial gust 30. Initial bond 35, it's pretty good. Special rate of 80s, that's on par with Kida-san if you doesn't count her passives. So Kida-san's still higher, but 80 is really high. 1 skill bonus, okay, that's pretty good for the Grand Life scenarios because skill bonus are really good in the Grand Life. And yeah, she doesn't have any hint though, but her hint is interesting. Because, well, if you look at that, she really hates runners. Like all this debuff right here targeting the runners for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, looks like she really hates runners. It might be because she got bugged a lot by Helios in the story. Like, Helios keep calling her Ojo, and she just follows her around. And maybe she's annoyed and she just wanted to kill all the runners. Maybe that's the case, but yeah. But the most interesting thing about Daiichi Ruby is her goal, which is here. Yeah, this is her goal. This is the acceleration for backlines. This is a backlines acceleration. It's random, but it's for short and mile, and it's for backlines only. So if you are between us, your chaser, these are the game changers. before this moment, short and mild doesn't have an axles that is good enough to be able to compete with leaders and runners in the short and mild metas. But this might change the game for a champions meeting. So maybe we will see this as a potential use for short and mild. You might want to borrow this card if you are running. Maybe the next champions meeting is gonna be short and mild, right? Because well, seeking the power is for short and mild. Daichi Ruby is a buff for short and mild backliners, and seeking the power is she can be both front and backliners. Yeah, so we might be able to see like some short and mild action in the next champions meeting. This is just my speculation, by the way. Nothing confirms. But yeah, okay. Daichi Ruby looks pretty solid. I can give her like a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. But the thing is, you don't need to roll her because you don't have much gems right now. If I have to guess, right? You don't have much gems right now, and power card is not the main thing in this game. If you are new to the game and if you don't have a speed card and you don't have an in card, you need to invest in speed card and in card first before power and auto status cards. All right, because speed and in cards are the most important things in the world of Umamusume. You probably want to invest in that first before actually try to branch into the other status. So yeah, don't get this unless you are done with speed and in already and you want some good power guard to fill in the spot. And yeah, you might have a chance to use her once in a while, but I can guarantee you that her goal is like really good. And that's it for Daichi Ruby. She's really good, but you don't need to roll her, of course. So the next up is KS Miracles. She's a Gus guy, so I won't be talking about much because Gus kind of sucks in the game live. I know if the next champions meeting gonna change things up, but Gus right now kind of sucks unless you are well, right? If you are well, you can run Gus because like the best Gus guy in the game right now is Turbo. So yeah, other guys are kind of bad. Okay, she has like a good amount of rainbows. She had like a lot of rainbow bonus. Skill point bonus 1, gas bonus 1. Gas bonus is kind of bad in a gas training, by the way. Okay, I don't think that's good. Even if she got a lot of rainbows, should she have a gas bonus instead of speed and power bonus? I don't think that's good. Yeah, I would prefer speed or power bonus. Okay, especially rare 65, it's pretty good. Hint, ball, F, yeah, just normal things. It's just not that great. Okay, her skill is pretty average. Just short thing. So yeah, this is not that great. She is great if you're training Gus and Gus only, but when you train Gus, you kind of want to have a speed and powers as well as a Gus, right? You want to go together with those status. So if you want to train Gus only, this is really good. But for like practical use, right, you used to run in for champions meeting, this is not that great. I can give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not the best I have seen in a Gus card. And yeah, that's about it for Case Maker. So my verdicts for this board band is to skip both of them unless you really want a good power guard in your deck. Yeah, Daichi Ruby is one of a good card to get if you have like, a lot of gems and you want to invest in something. Okay, next up is the events, right? This is the events about the sell your horse event, right? So if you want to do the sell your horse event, you want to just tap in here. And you can see the condition right here. This is like you need a gas D or more, right? And you just tap anyone that you don't use or you just don't like them. And yeah, the horse that you sell, is gonna lose forever. So looks closely before you actually tap selling, right? It's gonna be lost. You can't use them again. You can't get them back. So yeah, try to look before you actually sell them. And yeah, after you sell, you get rewards, and that's it. That's it. That is for this event. It's simple, right? Okay. Next up is gonna be the new event again, but this time is a test. It's a trainer test, right? So you can before this, right? You can add you have like all of this. You have short test, mild test, medium test, long test, and dirt test. You can choose one of these things. When you choose one of these things, there's like a score, right? It's like 10,000, 15,000, and to 20,000, right? And yeah, you just train your Umas like normals, but for specific reason. Like this is the dirt one, so you need to turn dirt Umas. And when you're training the Umas, you're gonna come across these skills, right? This skill is gonna want like 400 point, 1200 and everything. Try to get the skill that in the list. And you can get the point by actually achieving the status as well. If you have more than a max speed, if you have more than 1200 speed, that's gonna give you like 1000. If you have more stamina, if you have a lot of powers, if you have a lot of gas, if you have a lot of int, just get as much as possible you can. And this one is like the live. If you get a big success on live 4 times, it's gonna be 2000. If you get 10 songs, it's gonna get 2000. If you get 15 songs, it's gonna be another 2000. So yeah, just get as much points as you can from this condition. And after you pass, you're gonna get gems, you're gonna get currencies, and this currency is gonna be used in the shops. And in the shop is like pretty valuable. In the shop you can get these gems here. Very good, right? Rainbow shards, SR shards, and Uma's ticket, Samaga ticket, rare hint thingy, pieces of Uma's that you like, maybe. But yeah, my recommendation is to get all of this until the Mino Bourbon pieces. Get all of them if you can. But if you are busy and you are not really available to pay Umas, just get until the support guards ticket. That's all you need. Like this thing is not really farmable. You can't grind this thing out. So be sure to grab them. It's like really good values. But yeah, the hint is good as well if you can afford it. But if you're busy, just skip them. But yeah, my recommendation is still gonna be up until get all the pieces, right? And yeah, that's about it. You don't need anything below this. You don't really need them. It's not that great. But if you have a spare currency, feel free to go for it. And yeah, that's about it for the events. So if you have any question, leave it down below. If you like the video, press that like button, share it with your friends. If you are not subscribed yet, please tap that subscribe button, smash it hard. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.